This is a Stanley number 12 scraper plane. And on this kind of twisty grained bamboo, I didn't really want to go after it with a hand plane like the number 3 Bailey. And I need to flatten up this glued assembly and get rid of the tape. And the tape is actually coming off pretty well with this plane. Not what it was designed for, but it seems to be doing the job. Well, all the tape and rough surfaces are cleaned off. The edge is flattened out pretty well. I think that's going to work quite well. I'm going to square this edge and lay this up against here so that I have a nice square edge when I do the glue. No, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this a little proud, and I'll glue this on there with this edge proud, and I'll plane that down to it. I think that'll work better. Point leaving a whole lot to go. Mark out the mouth. That's the angle that the mouth is supposed to be at. Pretty closely matches the casting too. Now I imagine the casting didn't move a whole lot. Castings can bend, not very likely, but they can bend. And this edge is not exactly perfectly accurate either. checking one against the other. Now this is parallel to the casting. And I can't see daylight underneath that because of the way the angles are. But I'm so close that I can't really tell the difference. So this is the angle that I want to have this mouth continue at. Because when I cut this mouth, I want to have it end up supporting the blade right down to the very bottom edge. So now the trick's going to be cutting that mouth out. Bamboo is 3/16 of an inch thick. When cutting the depth of the pocket, I have to allow for 3/16 of an inch of material there. And that means that this angle is going to let that open up that far. I'm just doing rough measurements here just to get an idea of what I'm doing. Well, they're very nice people. They picked a 45-degree angle. So if I go 45, that means that that can be exactly 90 from there. 3/16 down means 3/16 out. So if I cut this mouth out 3/16 of an inch away from that at a 45-degree angle, that should get me in a good spot. So I want to cut this material here. To do that, I'm going to drill a hole in there, and then I'm going to take a coping saw and put it through that hole and cut that hole out square, or as close to square as I can get it. This little Craftsman drill does a nice job. I just want to make sure and clean my hands after I hold one of those drills though, because they tend to have oil all over them. I want to have the teeth pointing down. There we go. And then I engage the pin into the slot on the bottom. And I tighten up the handle. Need to get a better angle on this. I'm not going to try and cut the full taper on this thing. I'm just going to remove some of the material so I don't have to chisel off quite so much. And then I'm going to cut the rest of it after I get it glued on and it's solid. Now that imposes a risk on the situation because I could screw it up. But if I never do anything just because I might screw it up, probably won't do anything at all. Because chances are, given an opportunity, I will make a mistake. Won't be because I want to, or that I'm trying to. It's just, that's how life is. If you accept it and go on, you're a lot better off than if you spend your whole life wishing that you had done something but were afraid to start. Okay, now it's a matter of gluing it on. Gluing is always a much more fun part for me than the rest of it, because gluing is just hooking it up, making sure it's tight and square, and then having at it.